You're right. Back after a bit of a longer layoff from this than I really hoped. It's just been one farce after another. I've lost batteries to the camera. I've done the video once and the memory cards decided not to save it. Well, I'm blaming the memory card anyway. So I just want to do shorter than I originally recorded, because I recorded me doing all of this. So I just want to keep you up to date rather than missing it out, and show you the other elevator. Half done, half skinned. I've just got to finish sanding down the centre spar to make it flush with the ribs, and then that can be skinned once I put in the servo for the elevators. Now, I've been having trouble with these because where it shows it marked up here on rib number 3, when it shows it in the side view, where on the plan before it's all cut up and stuck to the wood, it's a close fit on the rudders, but on the elevators the outline of the servo is bigger than these. It sticks through the skin, top and bottom. So I think I mentioned in a previous video I'm going to have to think of a different way of mounting the servo, or move it and have a bit of a linkage. Don't mind having a mess around as long as it keeps smooth. But for now I dug up an old analog servo, and this thing's been sat in it. I think I broke the plastic tab on the box today to get it out. It's never been out of the box. It's about 10 years old. And mounted to rib number 3. Now this one, it fits exactly. It doesn't overhang at all. Don't know how well you can see that it doesn't overhang. This one is slightly slimmer than the one it suggests. I don't know if it's the right one. I'm had not planned on using this, but I got it, so I got it out just to play, see if I can rack my brain. Like I say, it fits just so. Not all servos are identical. They're all near enough, but not exactly identical. And I thought, well, see if I can root around and find two very slim servos. It's, despite being a big aircraft, it's not going to be a high stressed flyer. It's not going to be acrobatic. It's going to be sedate. It's going to be lazy. It's going to be slow. Well, hopefully not too slow. But it's not going to be racing. I'm not going to be hanging its arse out, so it shouldn't need an overly potent servo for its size. So hopefully I can find something quite slim. I mean, this also not only slimmer, it's lighter. I don't think this one's metal geared. The other one that was used, that I had laid up against it, had metal gears, so a bit heavier as well. But on an aircraft of this size, what's a couple of grams? You can save that elsewhere. So keep an eye out and keep a spare rib cut out, so whenever I head into a model shop I'll say, what have you got that fits in here? So yeah, I'll keep you up to date on this one. Again, that's ready for, it's not perfectly sanded. I just sanded it just so it was got a bit of a curve to it. It's untouched on the other side. Need to get some material for the trailing edge. Well, other than that was out of the way. That can go with the rudder. This one, again, all ready to, sanded, in line, all ready to be glued up. I didn't put tabs front and rear to line them up. Before I cut all these out for the rudder, I put little tabs on, measured down from the centre line, and ruler across. 2 little tabs. Didn't have to be neat as long as they were level with each other, and they're all level across the board, and it gave me a nice straight rudder. For the elevator, I forgot. I was just in another world when I did it. So I measured up a marker around a piece of hardwood, and it will sit to the centre point of the ribs, front and rear. So as I glue it, I'm not using a super glue or an epoxy. I've got loads of time to play with, with my wood glue. Yeah, I'd rather go with the slow stuff than rush and end up with it stuck or bust. And it works. It worked for the other elevator. It's come out nice and straight. Everything's in place. Got a stack load of pins at the ready. So once it's in line, pin it in 2 or 3 different places. If I've got enough pins, I'll do the whole lot at once. If not, do it end to end and work my way in, rather than one end, let it dry, other end, let it dry, and it might be out of line. I'd rather work in, then each end is rigid, so it will hold. Then after that, like I said, skin it, sand it, find a servo, trailing edge. The rudder, I decided I wasn't going to fiberglass skin it. Dinged it. But I was just going to spackle it, paint it. Elevators, I think I'm going to skin. The rudder's in more danger of dinging the floor than the elevators, but they're bigger and slightly more stress. They'll get used a bit more. So wings, body, elevators, I will fiberglass skin. Got plenty of fiberglass lying around here for other stuff. So that's on the to-do list. I'm not going to do any of that though until the whole lot's ready to fiberglass. I'll do the whole lot in a couple of days. Next job are the wings. Inner sections. I've got the ply for the inner section of the wings, because the wings come in not just left and right wing, they split inner and outer, because otherwise you'd be carrying around 2 9-foot wings, which not many people with a car big enough to boot them in and have space for everything else, and also better for storage. So that'll be my next video, cutting those out, sanding them to shape, maybe laying them up, see if I've got enough leading edge material and trailing edge material to get those started. So enough of me gas bagging. I'll get on with this, and I promise I won't leave it as long again till my next video. So like and subscribe if you want to see more, and it'll let you know when the next video's up, and I'll see you then.